I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady. Speed limit 65, I'm about to do 80. Fuck you niggas hating on, I've been on the come up. You can go and speak, but it's better if you run up. You can ride with a nigga, but I'ma give you a choice. If you really wanna holler, then I'ma give you a voice. Tryna see presidents till I'm riding in a Royce. It's a blessing I made it out of the drama, let's rejoice. You can ride with.
And we're back with the 300,000 mile 8th genocide, and we're gonna be fixing it up today. We went ahead and ordered an exedy, basically OEM replacement clutch with a lightened flywheel. Got that off of Amazon for like $360 altogether. And we're also gonna be resealing the front cover because this is what it looks like beforehand. Y'all think my front cover is leaking? So we're gonna be doing that. And we're also going to be doing the rear main seal. That way we have no oil leaks when we get to this thing. So here we have the front cover all cleaned up, all nice. It's pretty simple to do these. You do have to empty out the coolant because there's a coolant line on the front cover. And then as long as you have the rear and the front mounts installed, you can just drop it when you take the side engine mount out. Just make sure when you do drop it, you drop it slowly. And that made it way easier to work on since I could raise and lower it since I'm using a lift. I'm in the shop. You do, however, have to raise the engine up when you're installing and taking out the cover just to get space. And here's the cover dressed up, ready to go on. Here's an up close look at the valve train, looking super spiffy for a 300,000 mile car. I do run Valvoline Restore and Protect, and it seems to do very well. Now just showing you guys the finished product. Not the cleanest. I mean, you guys know the mileage in the car, but still looking very good nonetheless. And hopefully it stays sealed up for a very long time. Alright, now to move on to the clutch. So this didn't take me long at all. Working in a shop, so we have nice tools. We have an engine race there, which you'll need to hold the engine up some type of way when you're taking the transmission out, since you're going to be taking all the mounts out. Then I just have the axles and stuff moved to the side. The subframe is super easy to take out, especially with the 3-bolt control arms. Just 3 bolts on each side, and you can have this subframe out in literally like less than 10 minutes. And that just makes it super easy. So this is what we were working with. Spring popped out. It was preventing the pressure plate from disengaging the clutch. As you can see, the clutch looks very brand new because I've only driven on this clutch for like 40,000 miles. So exedy versus Valeo. The Valeo clutch, it's a little bit lighter than exedy, and this backing plate right here, slightly thinner than the exedy clutch right there. And so yeah, there are definitely some major quality differences in the exedy clutch versus the Valeo clutch. Valeo is supposed to be an OEM-like replacement, but exedy is Honda's actual clutch manufacturer that manufactures the clutches that go in their cars from factory. And it just felt more high quality. It did have bigger springs in it, so I'm hoping that they don't pop out on me this time. But it could just be a consequence of how I've been driving the car. You guys know how I like to roll. So here are the pressure plates side by side. Exedy uses larger but fewer springs, and Valeo is using smaller springs. So now I went ahead and installed the flywheel. That's looking very pretty. So here we have the clutch fully installed now. Went ahead and put some blessings on it, just so that hopefully this one will last us a lot longer than the last one did. And this is how I have everything greased up, ready to go on and get it installed. Got the throwout bearing thoroughly greased up, and then got everything back installed. I did spray down and wipe everything down prior to installing the transmission. It did get the headers kind of dirty, but it is what it is. Now, last but not least, I thankfully found a 3-inch exhaust on Facebook Marketplace for like $160. So I went ahead and swooped that up, put that on. I didn't put the muffler on just because I wanted to see how it sounded like fully straight piped. Only a resonator in there. So you guys will see what that sounds like in a second. Alrighty, it's been a few days at this point. I got the clutch broken in a little bit. Feels amazing. When I did the clutch a few years ago, I didn't do the flywheel. So having the new flywheel definitely is a lot better. It feels great. A few things we did do I didn't mention. I put the Habit Racing Delrin shift knob on there. Feels amazing. It's like buttery smooth to the touch, so your hand really glides on it really well. And we did do Habit Racing selector springs as well when we did the clutch, so it feels a lot better shifting now. I am waiting on some shifter cables to come in. I have no idea when they'll come in, but hopefully after we do that, shifting feels even better. I'm not too adamant about doing a short shifter on this, just because Honda shifters honestly feel so good already. I don't think you really need them unless you're, I don't know, racing or some shit like that. Driving it around, just because we're straight piped, you do get a lot of gas fumes inside. It drones a lot. It's loud as fuck, and it was giving me a headache every time I drove it. So we're definitely gonna put the muffler back on at some point. But right now, I'm just gonna drive it around and let you guys hear how it sounds. Fuck was that? Pretty sure that was just a fucking splash guard. I could have sworn I already got rid of my splash guards. That shit scared the fuck out of me, bruh. It sounded like fucking oil was pissing out. I was like, I really don't feel like waiting on a tow truck right now, bruh.